Hey guys, Sam here, jumping on to talk about next week's overview. We've had another good week at HARAKA, building on what was an awesome HARAKA Games. It's fantastic to see the community come together, see everyone get stuck into the workouts, and also all the support from volunteers and everyone to set up to a fantastic day. Let's keep building on that as we eventually will do another one of those, hopefully in the new year. So it's good to see people also pushing towards their pull-ups, their toe-to bars, lifting heavier weights. I think comes on the back of this HARAKA Games. It provides us something to work towards, which is really cool. So looking at next week, guys, and obviously we're in week 2 now of that sort of mini cycle. Our KPIs or our sort of focuses we still got is our strict press. So we did 7 last week, we're now onto 5. We're still doing these strict pull-ups, and we've also added our handstand hold in there. So another isometric hold, and then we've got bench press. We did 7 last week, we're now onto 5. Again, we'll be moving on to 3 the following week to lift a little bit heavier, okay? So if we look at Monday we've got our strict press, again, so that vertical pressing, really important. We're not using any legs to get that up there, so it's really hold it on our shoulders, punch our head straight through at the top, and keep that nice tempo on the way down. We've then got 1 1/4 squats, okay? So we're gonna squat all the way down, come up a quarter, go back down, come back up. So this is just to make those squats a little bit more difficult, but it's going to encourage us to make sure we get full depth each time. We've then also got our sort of rowing there. We then finish with partner conditioning, max ski effort with your partner, followed by an AMRAP of some wall balls, burpees, some walking lunges, and our sit-ups. And you're doing max as many rounds as possible there with your partner, and you'll be changing back and forth for 5 rounds. This will be pretty tasty. After that, we've got Tuesdays. This is a slightly bigger intervals today, okay? So we normally do quite small ones like an EMOM or every 90 seconds. So here, we're going every 6 minutes. In a 6-minute window, we've got some tennis stadium runs. So bring your running shoes for this one. You've got your tennis stadium run. The remaining time, you're doing max effort or AMRAP of 2 different exercises, okay? So the aim is to try and do that run as quickly as possible. So we do want a fast run. Then if you get back with some time, you'll be trying to attack those AMRAPs. You do get a small rest before you go again, okay? With this one, we do want fast running, okay? It's not pace yourself knowing that you've got the AMRAP to do. We do want you to try and get back pretty quick. So this is more of a running focus than just the AMRAP there at the end. We then go into Wednesday, one of our KPIs, those strict pull-ups. So we're trying to get as many people as possible doing pull-ups, and we are getting people doing pull-ups, which is fantastic. But again, we need to walk before we can run. So before we get to the fancy butterflies, the kipping pull-ups, we still need to be able to do those strict reps first, okay? I still want to see people coming into the gym early or after, practicing, strict ring rows or those negatives where you jump up, control down, jumping pull-ups if you haven't got pull-ups yet. For those who have got pull-ups, again, we're going to be putting weight between our legs, and we're going to try and go strict weighted pull-ups. All right. Also our handstand hold, so we don't want to forget the good work we did in that previous mini cycle. So we're going to get upside down again. For those who can do handstands, holds pretty easy. Let's have a look at those shoulder taps again to make it a little bit more difficult. Once we've done that, we're going to a standard partner I go, you go of some core exercises. We've got some bike, we've got some dual dumbbell step-ups, some lay-downs and dumbbell push press, some more pulling with our jumping pull-ups, and then a 200-meter farmer carry. You can break that up as you like. All right. We then go to Thursday, our strength piece again. We've got 5 bench press this time. Again, another variation of pushing. We've got our vertical push. We've also got our horizontal push, okay? We've then got our single leg stuff. So last week we did our split stance where we had our back foot on the ground. This time we're gonna take our back foot off the ground and have a look at some single leg RDLs. This is gonna be a bit more difficult. Obviously the balance isn't there. So you can keep your foot on the ground if you like we did last week. Almost like your stabilizers for when you're like cycling the bike, okay? We've then got our pull-in to counteract that bench press. So we've got push-in and then pull-in. We've then got our barbell complex. We bring the bar back out. Everyone's favorite. I think some people like the barbell. We've got some barbell deadlifts, we've got some barbell hang cleans, we've then got some barbell front squats and some jump over the bars, okay? So this is a 90-second window. You'll have to do 3 deadlifts, 6 hang cleans, 9 front squats, 12 jump over the bar. If it takes you 60 seconds, you've got 30-second rest before you move on to the next 90-second window, which is more of an active recovery. Again, you've got to complete a certain amount of work in that 90 seconds before you go back to the start. You'll be doing that for 5 rounds. It's going to get pretty tasty. The weight is 50 kilos and 30 for the ladies. All right, you should be able to do that unbroken here. We shouldn't have to put the weight down, so we need to find a suitable weight for that. Then Friday, we finish with some smaller intervals. So on Tuesday was a bit more of a longer. This one is an every 2-minute We've got everyone's favourite. We've got some stairs and some stair loop and a promenade run. We've got some row, ski, burpees and step overs with the D-ball, okay? So that is our week, okay? Building on from last week, we want to keep pushing with that. Guys, if you have any questions regarding the program, please let us know, and please let me know if anyone's watching this, okay? Find me in the gym, send me a WhatsApp, send me a message. Hey Sam, I saw your video. It was useful, it was not useful, never do it again. All right? Look forward to another big week. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.